Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us today to celebrate Ashley and Thomas' wedding ceremony. I know many of you have traveled long distances to be here, and that is a testament of the amazing amount of love and support they have from you guys. Today, you be the witness as they exchange vows of love and trust to each other, and they share their married life. Okay? Thank you for being here. We are surrounded by this beautiful nature, and I want to invite Ashley and Thomas to close your eyes. Take deep breath. Clear your minds from all the worries, all the stress. As you breathe out, push those thoughts away from you. As you breathe in, bring the joy, the peace, and the happiness of this moment into your hearts and your minds. Pause for a moment to be fully present in this ceremony. Feel the breeze, the sun, the sound of nature. Engrave this instance in your minds and create a beautiful memory that can be your shelter during the times of a storm, and a beautiful memory to remember when you celebrate each accomplishment. This is your day. You can open your eyes now. From that first moment that you met, that you started building first friendship, at college, right? You started, saying yes in some way, because you started being friends, co-workers. Then let me use your dog for that story, So that many yes that start building up a relationship over 7 years. At one moment you say, yes, let's get engaged. Yes, let's get married. And then you start dreaming of what's going to happen when you're the wife, when you're the husband. You start dreaming, when I'm the husband, I will, she will. And you start dreaming, when I'm the wife, I will, he will. You start making informal promises to each other at that moment, maybe out loud, maybe in your mind. Today, by exchanging vows, all we are doing is, in front of our friends and family, saying all those wishes, all those dreams, all those promises, we want them to be a reality. Before today, you have held many titles in this relationship. You have been friends, partners, companions, caregivers, care receivers. Sometimes one knows more of the subject, so is the teacher, and the other one is the apprentice. Sometimes one is the driver, and the other one is the passenger. But today you add the best name there is for a loving couple, husband and wife, or as we say in Spanish, esposo and esposa. I want to read a short reading that I selected, and I want you guys to look at each other and think about the words that this reading says. I want you to share the rest of my life with me, my deepest thoughts and my most intimate details. I want you to be by my side and support me, because in return, you will have all my support. I want you to listen to me when I need to talk about the world we live in and life in general. And when my opinions are wrong or mistaken, don't be carried away by my way of thinking. And even if you disagree, in the end, I want you to understand me. I want you to love me passionately with every thought and every breath I take. I want you to help me to see things in a new light and almost make me to like the things I hate. I don't want to be tied by anyone's chains, but when I'm sleeping, I want you to hold me and kiss me tenderly. Our journey has been the most beautiful. There's still so much ahead. I want you to be my only and greatest love. I know that you have built this relationship over 7 years. I know in the newspaper that you said, love doesn't necessarily start with fireworks. We start with a slow, steady pace, right? We are surrounded by the beautiful chocolate farm, a place that reminds us of patience, care, and transformation. Just like cacao, which begins as a small seed and with time and dedication becomes something special, you have also grown and matured into this beautiful day. As you wrote, love doesn't always start with a firework. It grows like the cacao seed in the shade, slowly, steady, and full of promise. A cacao tree doesn't rush. It takes years of care before it gives fruit, and even then, the journey is not simple. There is fermenting, drying, and roasting, each step shaping something richer and more full of flavor. Your relationship has grown in the same way during these 7 years. Marriage is very much like that. It is not about big gestures every day, It's about the small, constant actions that build trust and make the bond together stronger. It's about showing up for each other even when life feels ordinary and finding sweetness in those simple moments. My advice to you is to keep working with the understanding, and it's the capacity to understand the spoken words and the unspoken words, the little gestures, the things he does for you, Ashley, and the things she does for you. You know, those things that you know around the house that are important to the other, and you pay attention because you know those are hidden, I love you, right? So pay attention to the words and also the hidden, I love you. Second, forgiveness. There might be days that actually does something, Thomas, that I upset you, or Thomas, you might be upset, by something that she does or he does. But the first thing you have to take out of your mind is that there was intention. He did not try to bother you. She did not try to bother you. It's just that we're imperfect people, and sometimes we do things out of our imperfection. Then what you do is you talk, you improve as a person and as a matrimony. Third, sharing, like you have been doing for these 7 years, the good and the bad. Being each other's cheerleader, being each other's supporter, being each other's shoulder to cry on. Fourth, respect. Realizing that there's the Ashley way of doing things, there's the Thomas way of doing things. Let each one be unique, but at the same time, work as a team. Fifth, giving without the thought of return. Thomas, give yourself completely to Ashley. You want to see her happy. You want to see her accomplished. You want to know that she can conquer the world because she has your support. But in return, Ashley, you give yourself completely to Thomas. You want to see him happy. You want to see that he can set any goal in his life because he has you to support him. And the last one is always look inside your heart. All the keys are inside of us. We get distracted sometimes by the complication of life, planning a wedding, miles and miles ahead, right? Away from home, bringing everybody here together to celebrate this moment. All that stress sometimes takes away a lot from us, but remember what made you fall in love. Remember what brought you to this day today. Return to this memory as often. Keep laughing together, holding hands, and finding ways to challenge one another. To remember to say, I love you at least once a day. Have you said it today? Okay, I want to hear you. I want you to tell.
I love you.
And Ashley, return. Okay, to overlook those small faults and work as a team. To let humor, adventures, and romance in each day of your life. And now, family and friends, we come to the time that everybody has been waiting. The time they go from actually being engaged to actually being married. I want to hear your confirmation that is indeed your intention to be married today. I ask Ashley, do you come here freely and without reservations to join Thomas Robert in matrimony today?
Yes, we do.
Thomas Robert, do you come here freely and without reservations to join Ashley Diane in matrimony today?
I do.
Okay. Thomas, do you accept Ashley as your loving partner and soulmate?
I do.
Ashley, do you accept Thomas as your loving partner and soulmate?
I do.
Ashley and Thomas, as you stand together in front of those who love you, I have an important question to ask, and I want you guys to reply, yes, we will together if you agree with me, okay? Do you promise to nurture your love, to be patient in growth, and to celebrate its sweetness every day?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Sorry.
I forgot.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Will you share each other's pain and seek how to alleviate it?
Yes, we
Yes, we
will.
will.
Will you look for the brightest in life and the best in each other?
Yes, we will.
Will you help each other carry the burdens so your spirits may grow in this union?
Yes, we will.
Will you dream together, creating new realities and hopes for your future?
Yes, we will.
And when life brings challenges, will you use the heat of anger to strengthen and deepen this union?
Yes, we will.
And I ask family and friends, will you support this new matrimony of Ashley and Thomas and always work to bring them together?
Yes, we will.
Fantastic. And now we have the honor of hearing the vows they have written to each other.
Mine? Oh, you have yours. Yeah, you have yours. That makes sense.
I know. It's no. I go first.
You pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Thomas, when I first met you, I thought you were super annoying, a flirt, and a total mess. Over these past 7 years, I've found most of that to be true. In a special way. What I first thought was annoying was just your way of making me smile, even if it came with an eye roll. What I first thought was you being a flirt. Well, yeah, you were a flirt. And your mess is just the most pure of heart chaos. The little things that drive me crazy are some of my favorite things about you. When we started dating, I told you I never wanted to get married. The girl I was 7 years ago would not have married the boy you were 7 years ago. I don't know where it was. But we have changed as we grew, and we aren't those dumb 22-year-olds. 7 years from now, we won't be who we are today. So my first vow to you is to always support and encourage that growth. I promise to stand by your side, supporting your dreams and celebrating your victories as if they are my own. And while I can't promise to never be dramatic and to never start fights, I do promise to always hear your side and apologize the few times I am wrong. And most importantly, I vow to trust you when you say there's a river ahead and we can't drive through it.
Deep cuts here.
We may not have started out like a fairy tale, but we have the rest of our lives to create our own kind of love story. You're my favorite person, my other half, the person who drives me crazy and drives me to do better, and I can't wait to be your wife.
Mm-hmm.
I almost clapped for that. All right. Ashley, from the moment I met you, I knew you were different. Your walk, your smile, your look had an air of confidence that would make most men intimidated. The night we finally hung out, I left knowing that there was an unmistakable spark, a feeling of joy and excitement that served as the beginning of one of the greatest decisions I've ever made in my life. A few weeks later, when you borrowed Winston for a story about pet adoptions, somehow I never got him back. Thank you for adopting both of us and the chaos that ended up coming with. Since then, we've raised 2 incredible dogs. We've survived our fair share of late nights and early mornings, and somehow grew together from college kids to the adults we are today. You've been my partner through everything, the chaos, the calm, and everything in between. You've taught me patience. You remind me to laugh when life gets messy, and have proven that love isn't perfect. It's about showing up every single day and making the choice despite what life throws at us. 7 years later, I look at you and I still see the same girl I saw at the MIC. The one who worked hard and cared deeply and made me really believe everything was going to be okay. I promise to choose you every day, to make you laugh when life gets serious, to support every dream and every win. I promise to be your knight in shining armor and to be there no matter what life throws at us. And I promise to be patient, to listen and take your advice, and to always be humble enough to admit you're always right. I know when we first talked about marriage, you said it was never about me, but that you would never get married. So as I stand before you, I promise every day to make sure you never regret this decision. You're my best friend, my teammate, and the greatest story I've ever covered. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life by your side.
Beautiful. You want me to put away the books?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
You all right? Told you I should.
I'm sorry. You can hold hands. Those are beautiful vows, and since I see that you have the booklets and then written there, you have a beautiful picture of this moment as well. I do invite that you keep it in the house in a prominent place as a reminder of the vows and promises you made today, that you go and revisit them as often as necessary. And also as you go through the 7 years, the more years and the more dogs and the new jobs and everything, you make new commitments and new promises. You keep renewing them, the ones that you have, and adding more, okay? Because love is choosing each other every day. As you hold hands, I know you look for Ashley's hands many times, and Ashley looks for Thomas' hands many times. But you don't stop thinking of this. And I want to remind you, these are the hands of your partner in crime, your navigator, your co-captain, your lover, your protector. They will always hold you with the same love as today. They will help you achieve your goals, pushing just the right amount to make you excel. These hands will be the pointers of many adventures, will help you climb, crawl, and create a future together. These hands will clap with joy to celebrate each accomplishment. They will wipe your tears, tears of joy or tears of sorrow. This hand will support your family as one, growing each day and becoming a successful team. This hand will rub your feet when you're tired, wipe your sweat when you're working hard, bring you a cup of coffee or a glass of wine. But they will also seek out from you your hugs, your loving caress, and that simple touch that makes all things better. These hands will write many love notes, be accomplished on many passionate moments, and grab you to dance. And yes, they will grow, but aging won't take away the love, the passion, or the comfort from them. May these hands be blessed on this day. May they always hold each other. May they have the strength to hang on during the storm of stress. May they build a relationship founded in love and rich in carings. Who has the rings?
The table.
Thank you. Okay. Each one grab the. You grab the ring. Put it away. Okay. Before you exchange rings, I want you guys to bring it close to your heart. I want you guys to close your eyes, warm it with your wishes, with your blessings for your matrimony. Since ancient times, the circle has symbolized wholeness and enduring love. And unbroken circles, these rings will now represent the lasting commitment that binds you as husband and wife. As often as either of you looks down to these rings, may you be reminded of the enduring promises to love one another that you're making right here and right now. Your wedding rings are the visible sign of the bond that already unites your hearts in love. When you're ready, you're going to start putting slowly on Ashley's, and you're going to say, looking at her, Ashley, Ashley,
You're supposed to repeat.
Ashley,
all that I am,
all that I am,
all that I do,
all that I do,
all that I dream
all that I dream
is for us.
is for us.
You're my life,
In my life,
my love,
my love,
my best friend.
my best friend.
And with this ring,
And with this ring,
I join you forever.
I join you forever.
May you be reminded
May you be reminded
of how much I love you
of how much I love you
every time you see it.
every time you see it.
Ashley, now you can say.
Lift it up. It's the wrong hand. It's the wrong hand.
Thomas, Thomas,
Promised.
all that I am,
All that I am.
all that I do,
All that I do.
all that I dream
All that I dream.
is for us.
It's for us.
You're my life,
You're my life.
my love,
My love.
my best friend.
My best friend.
And with this ring,
And with this ring,
I join you forever.
I join you forever.
May you be reminded
May you be reminded
of how much I love you
of how much I love you
every time you see it.
every time you see it. Big love.
Big knuckles? Yeah. Big hand.
Okay? The celebration of the ceremony is coming to an end, but the celebration of love doesn't come to an end. The celebration of love is every day when you wake up and you choose each other, and you choose to stay in love. Sometimes, the sun might not be there, but if, the sun still, even they're showing there even on cloudy days, I'm sorry. If you lose sight of the sun for a moment, the sun is still there. And if each of you take responsibility for the quality of your life together will be marked by abundance and delight. Give to one another new experiences of joy. Challenge one another so you keep growing. May you never take each other for granted, but always experience the wonder of your union. Be slow to anger, quick to forgive, leaving no track of resentment behind each day. May you continue to laugh often and enjoy each other, believing in yourself and believing in each other. May your marriage bring you all the excitement a marriage should bring, and may life grant you also patience, tolerance, and understanding. May you always need to one another, not such to feel emptiness as to help you to know your fullness. May you look for things to praise and say, I love you, and take no notice of a small faults. If you have differences that push you apart, may both of you hope to have the good sense enough to take the first step back. May you have happiness, and may you find it making one another happy. May you have love, and may you find it loving each other. Always remember to forget the things that made you sad, but never forget to remember the things that made you glad. Always remember to forget the troubles that pass away, but never forget to remember the blessings that come each day. Family and friends, today is November 1st of 2025. We are in Fajardo, Puerto Rico in Hacienda Chocolat. We heard the clear intention of Thomas and Ashley to be joined in matrimony. They came here freely and without reservation, exchanged vows and rings, and with the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, I pronounce them husband and wife, legally married. You may kiss the bride.